Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's Jerron Dove, and I am back with a brand new pro wrestling loot unboxing. For those of you who are new to my channel, Pro Wrestling Loot is a monthly subscription service. For $24.99, you are given a lovely box of handcrafted professional wrestling goodies. For more information, you can go to the link in my description, prowrestlingloot.com. And if you're like me, a wrestling collector, into memorabilia, things of that nature, I strongly suggest you get it. Now, I did my February video actually last week. I was a little late, so just did the February one. Now, let's get into March. And let's see what we have. First off, we have, oh wow, continuing in their string of great t-shirts, we have this wrestling shirt. Wrestling looks like it's, have your, I guess different items representative of professional wrestling. Here you have a title belt, which is kind of more in the vein of the old WWF World Heavyweight Winged Eagle belt from the 90s. You have a steel chair, you have a table, you have some shades, maybe a la Bret Hart, wrestling boots, the clippers, King's crown, ladders, Snake, Jake the Snake Roberts. So actually, maybe this is almost like a 90s WWF style inspired shirt, being that all these symbols are reflective of some of the company's biggest stars of the 90s. Interesting. I like that. That's one thing about it. They always have some very good t-shirts. So I will certainly be wearing that. Oh, a mat. Wow, a wrestling max. Oh man. The last, the only box that, wow, let's see. The only, since I've been subscribing to Pro Wrestling Loot, I have only gotten one mask, and that was Jushin Liger mask. Sometime, I think that was last year, maybe sometime in the spring. Wow, I love the max. And this, wow, interesting. Let's see how it looks. Wow, cool. I don't know if it's on correctly, but it feels good. Matter of fact, we'll find out at the end of this max. Actually, we can find out maybe right now. Let's see. Oh, not right now. All right, we have some Lucha Frutos gummy. Wow, chili watermelon gummy bears. Nice bag. Wow. Eat, as you see right here, eat like a luchador. Interesting. LuchadorFrutos.com. I love some gummy bears, so I will certainly be enjoying these. Wow, very Lucha inspired box this month. We got the mask and now some Lucha Frutos. Let's see what else we have. Alright, we have, I don't know what these are. Let's see, some trading cards. We have Monster Braun Strowman. So apparently that shirt, I guess I may have answered my own question. The shirt from the February unboxing has to be Braun Strowman. Has to be. Of course, Braun Strowman, one of the biggest stars in WWE. I mean, I'm so impressed with Braun Strowman. He went from being one of my least favorite guys to being one of my favorite parts of watching Monday Night Raw. And this is a old school World Wrestling Federation logo, Merlin Collections. So it's appears to be a special stickers. So, let's see. Don't want to rip it. So some collectible stickers. We have Paul Bear, and I guess these are parts of bigger pieces. We have part of the Big Boss Man, part of the Berserker, part of Kamala, part of the late Mr. Perfect, Kurt Hennig, Repo Man, and also, of course, the late Paul Bear and late Big Boss Man. They're both deceased. Interesting. See a lucha slash 90s WWF theme throughout this collection. And last but not least, we top it off with a autograph photo of Luke Gallows. Luke Gallows of the club in WWE, tag team partner of Carl Anderson and also Finn Balor. Cool. Nice photo to add to the collection. And let's go back, so just to recap, this month we had, of course, you just saw the autograph 8x10 photo signed by WWE star Luke Gallows. We had a wrestling t-shirt. Okay, and it says, many say one of the best times in wrestling, the 80s and 90s, which makes sense. So the t-shirt is a collection of various, symbols from 80s and 90s wrestling. And, wrestling match, the Great Sasuke. Great Sasuke, one of the really big stars of junior heavyweight wrestling in the 1990s, I believe. I think he still may be competing, but Great Sasuke, he had a lot of legendary battles in the 90s against the likes of the late Chris Benoit, Jushin Liger, I think Ultimo Dragon. He was a big part of that 90s New Japan Pro Wrestling junior heavyweight scene, which many consider to be the high period of junior heavyweight wrestling in the entire history of the business. As a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, he defeated Chris Benoit, or I don't know if he defeated him, but he and Chris Benoit fought in the final of the first ever Super J Cup tournament in 1994. And the J Cup tournament was a one-night single elimination junior heavyweight tournament that many consider, I believe Dave Meltzer, a Wrestling Observer newsletter, has called it the single greatest night of pro wrestling he ever saw. So an event that's highly praised by many as being one of the best wrestling shows in history. So yeah, do some research, go look that up. The Super J Cup 94 and Great Sasuke, you will see that he had some really great matches in that tournament. Well, I hope you all have enjoyed this. The March Pro Wrestling Loot Box. Again, if interested in subscribing, go to their website, prowrestlingloot.com. And really, as I say in every unboxing video, for $24.99, you will not find a collection of goodies for this value. I mean, an autograph photo, a wrestling max, a high quality t-shirt, freaking gummy bears, trading cards. You really cannot, just the mask alone, ordering a wrestling mask on eBay or some other website, you're going to pay at least probably close to $20 for this alone. So once again, go to Pro Wrestling Loot. I love their service. I'm a big fan of it. And this is also a very big week for professional wrestling fans. Of course, the biggest news of the week, the biggest news of the year, may end up being the biggest wrestling news story of the year for the remainder of 2018. The return of Daniel Bryan. My goodness, I cannot recall a moment where I've been so excited to be a wrestling fan as I've been this week since the news of Daniel Bryan being medically cleared to compete in the WWE ring. I am such a fan of his. I am so happy, and this just opens up, I'm just happy for the man himself, because anyone that knows Daniel Bryan, knows that this guy loves and breathes professional wrestling. And while he's been a great general manager figure for the last 2 years, this guy was born to wrestle. And, for those of you that watched SmackDown this past week and saw that promo he cut, that promo was hands down probably the best, no, not even hands down, it was the best promo I've seen cut in the WWE ring actually since his retirement promo in 2016. It was just the real raw emotion that no writer or no member of the creative team can script. Daniel Bryan, he was out there just talking from the heart. And I saw there was a really powerful tweet I read, and it was by someone who said that they were talking about the promo he cut and how it was great because Daniel Bryan was being his real self. And wrestling fans are attracted to real people. When people watch pro wrestling, they don't want to see, we all know it's make-believe and fake, but within that, there has to be some real characters that we as fans can latch onto. And Daniel Bryan, for my money, this guy, he is just such a great baby face. It's just so easy to get invested in his story and caught up in just everything about him. So I'm super happy. WrestleMania is on the horizon, and even just after WrestleMania, I'm just ready to see what programs he has lined up. There are a slew of potential dream matches that we can see now. So once again, I am just thrilled that Daniel Bryan is back competing in the WWE ring, and I think that's all I have to say. This week is coming to a close, so I hope you all have a tremendous weekend. I'm hopeful, hopefully I will post this. Hopefully I'll post it by tomorrow, Saturday at the latest. Still gotta install some stuff on my computer, but I hope you all have enjoyed this video. If you're digging it, then give it a like, comment, or subscribe. Check out some of my other pro wrestling loot videos and just some of my other belt collection videos and other things on my page. And I will talk to you again after a while. Have a good one.